Hi from Northern Thailand. This is Julie at Deeper Steel Ministries up in Chiang Rai, and I just want to begin this video update by saying thank you to those who prayerfully support us, who support us financially, who even read our updates and go to our Facebook page and comments. I love your comments. I love when you share photos with us and when you share things with us. I just love that. It's a little touch of home. I'm trying to get better at doing photographs, but to be honest with you, life in Thailand has become just that. It's become life. It's my normal life. And how many of you actually take your camera with you to the grocery store? When I go to the market, when I go to church, if I teach English, if I'm going to visit someone, I don't think to bring my camera, but I'm going to try to remember to do that. I try to do a better job at that. I would also appreciate some pictures from you guys of your daily life, and I love to hear about what you're doing so that we can pray for you. Here in the prayer room at Deeper Still, we meet every Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we cover prayer needs from not only our own staff and friends that we have here in Chiang Rai, but from you guys as well. So we pray for your churches, we pray if anybody's sick, and we put you, there's a board right over there, we put your name on there, and we continue to pray for you and cover you in prayer. So please include us as well in what's happening in your lives, either on Facebook or send us an email, however you want to choose to do it, we love it. One of the main things I need to share with you on this update is a pretty major change that has happened recently. As you know, we have an English Academy, Say English Academy, that has been an amazing financial support for the ministry. It went beyond my expectations, actually, and being able to meet payroll and our rent and electricity, plus being able to do even more after the expenses of the school. It's gone beyond what I imagined would happen. However, last year in October, the owners of Say English Academy sold the business in Australia. And so those of us who had franchises found ourselves under new ownership. And I'm just not sure how this happened, but somehow the paperwork and all the things that needed to be filled in to re-certify our courses didn't get done on time. And so we were informed a few months ago that we could no longer offer our Cert 4 TESOL course, which is the main focus of our English school. We could no longer offer that course because it didn't get recertified. And that put all of us who are owners of Say English Academies throughout the world in a tight situation. As a result, I did hold my March-April school, I did hold my April-May school, or May-June school, but I had to cancel my July, August, September, and October schools, which puts us into a pretty major financial bind. And so for September, October, November, and December, I'm going to send out a plea to you guys, and I'm going to ask you to prayerfully consider supporting us for these 4 months. If you're a regular supporter, a few extra dollars a month will help tremendously. If you've never supported us, maybe a one-time gift or corporate sponsorship. Businesses out there who'd be willing to help us out. It's our operating expenses that we need to cover, to pay for salary, to support university students, to sponsor and scholarship Bible school students, and to be able to just fund the ministry with rent and just operational costs. So would you prayerfully consider helping us out through this little bump in the road? I'm researching some possibilities right now that I'm not free to share, but I'm looking at some alternatives so we can get the school up and running again in January. But until then, we need your help. So I'm just asking you to please pray and ask the Lord if you're to participate with us during this season, this short season. December is Outreach Month. As you know, it's our major outreach coming up. We've already received funding coming in, partial funding, and we're so excited that there are actually 2 Lutheran churches, one in Minnesota, one in Kansas, who are raising money this month for us for the Christmas outreach. There's even a small group of people who are considering coming to Thailand for the outreach this year, and I'm so excited about that. If it doesn't happen this year, it's for sure going to happen next year, right? And it's you guys in Dodge City, Kansas, you know who I'm talking to. I just want you to know you're welcome. So we have our Christmas outreach coming up, and there are pictures on our Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, and on our Deeper Still Facebook page of possible schools that we're going to be sponsoring. We've been to the villages before. We're just seeking God to know which ones we're supposed to sponsor this year. There's a school that is as small as 45 students, but they're so poor. And we could actually, if we had the funding, we could actually provide outreaches for over 600 students this year, which is amazing to me. And it's organized, budgeted. Everything is done by our Thai university students, our Thai outreach team facilitators. Tuli will be the photographer again. But I've announced that this year I'm going to go along on the outreaches, because now I know that the Thai teams are established. I can once again step in and just be a helper for English stuff and crafts with the children. And I'm really excited about that. But we need sponsorship. We need extra money to be able to go on these outreaches. So prayerfully consider supporting our Christmas outreach. It's our major outreach. And we want to be able to provide more than the medicine, food, clothing, mosquito nets that we brought in last year. We want to be able to provide toys for the children. We brought in some soccer balls and soccer equipment last year to one of the villages that was it just blew them away. They were so amazed. And so we want to do more of that as well, to provide fun and play for these kids who don't have anything but sticks and stones, literally sticks and stones to play with. So prayerfully consider that, sponsoring one of our outreaches. Another thing that I want to talk about is that I was approached by the National Director for YWAM in Thailand and asked if I'd be a part of what is called an English Teaching Network. And another gentleman and I, Tom Beckingham, we set up a table and informational meeting for anybody who would be interested in an English teaching network throughout all of Thailand in preparation for what is called ASEAN. Now, ASEAN is a group of 9 Asian countries who are getting together, going to be opening their borders. They're hoping to do it by the end of 2014 or the beginning of 2015. They're going to open their borders to one another for free trade and for economic and social development. And it is going to make available for us over 600 million people who live in the ASEAN countries. And most of the people living in these countries are not Christian. And I consider this an amazing opportunity. One of the things that are going to be in the most demand is the English language. And what an opportunity do we have to train up more English teachers to go into these countries specifically for building relationship to share the gospel. True English classes, well done, high quality, to build relationship with students and to lead them to the Lord. And I just think it's an amazing opportunity, a window that we don't want to pass up. So we're developing a network. I am now currently fine-tuning years worth of English classes that I prepared to get them on PDF format and get them available to other teachers. I want to leave a legacy here. I don't want people to have to reinvent the wheel in how to teach English to Asian students, because it's not the same as you teach English to Americans or Australians or European. They're a unique set of people with unique needs for their English language usage. So keep us in your prayers. I'm very excited about being a part of this network. Extremely honored and humbled that I'd be asked, but excited about what could happen. I'll keep you updated. Another thing is that it's time for my yearly, in December it'll be time for my yearly visa run. As you know, I have to renew my 1-year multiple entry non-immigrant type 0 visa. You want me to say that again? It's like a tongue twister. And it's a lot cheaper for me to go to Australia to do it than it is to go all the way to America to do it. So this is the odd year that I'll be going to Australia. But I'm going to double up the purpose because I've been invited to speak at a women's conference in New Zealand, right outside of Auckland, New Zealand. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. But I need to raise airfare. It's about $1,500. I'm hoping to be able to supplement that somehow if they do have a free will offering. If not, it's okay. I know God can provide. But I do need the airfare because I have to renew that visa. That is not an option to not do that. So I do need the airfare. Obviously, we've had some financial bumps with the school being closed, so we don't have any extra saved up. We've had to cover our expenses with operating costs. So I'm going to have to raise the full airfare this year of $1,500. If you contribute to it, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it so much. I want to list to you, I want to give you a quick list of the countries that are involved in ASEAN, the ASEAN, and I have a list here so I don't forget. Here are the countries that we're going to try to get English teachers into and get them raised up and prepared to go. Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Burma, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. 600 million people. It's exciting to me, and it's a possibility that I don't think we want to pass up as Christians. So keep that prayerfully in your mind for us to develop this English teaching network. Prayerfully support us to get our TESOL course. It's a certified course that teaches people how to teach English. You need to be certified to get into a lot of these countries. So it's very important. We have a Christian course that's amazing, and it is certified. We just need to get it up and running again. Prayerfully consider supporting that. Also, prayerfully consider supporting our operational costs through the end of the year. We need your help. We really do need your help, and I appreciate it so much. Prayerfully consider supporting one of the Christmas outreach projects, either a small school or large school, equipment, medicine. We need the money so we can buy things here. It's a lot cheaper for us to buy it here than it is to ship it from the United States. So consider doing that as well. Once again, thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support financially. Thank you for your comments on our Facebook page, and thank you for your notes to me of encouragement and just sharing a laugh. I love laughter is good like a medicine, so I try to put a lot of funny things on my Facebook page, because in the midst of a Buddhist nation, in the midst of one of the highest rates of trafficking in the world, in the midst of seeing spirit houses and false idols and people worshiping and offering sacrifice to and offerings to false gods, in the midst of all that, the joy of the Lord is our strength. The joy of the Lord really is our strength. First we laugh at ourselves, and then we have to laugh at situations around us. But laughter is good to us like a medicine. It does do our hearts good. It does do our spirits good. So laugh with us. Laugh with us. Have fun. And I just want to give an encouraging word to believers out there. It seems that a lot of people have been struggling lately with disappointment and just maybe dreams that seem to be dying. And I want to encourage you to keep on. Just keep on pressing in. God is faithful. He is true. He is just. And together we can do this. We're on the winning team. Our platform is victory. Remember that. We stand on victory. And that's where we shoot out from. So let's gather together. Let's join forces and let's get her done. Okay? Bless you and thank you so much.